Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to install Project Sakura 5.1 Android 11 ROM on Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus and Note 8. Let's try this ROM on my Galaxy S8 Plus and we will see what we get in this ROM. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. Let's begin. Before we start, you need to have a rooted phone with TWRP recovery installed. If your phone is not rooted, I have a video to show you how to root. The link is in the description. Follow the instructions and when you're done, come back to this video. We need to download 3 zip files. Number 1, ROM zip file. Number 2, GApps for Android 11. Number 3, Magisk zip file to gain root access. You'll find the links in the description. Copy these files into your phone's SD card. This is important because we are going to wipe the internal storage. Now turn off your phone. Press and hold volume up, Bixby and power buttons all at the same time to boot into recovery mode. Swipe to allow modifications, click on wipe, format data, type yes to erase internal storage. Then go to advanced wipe, select cache and Dalvik cache, then swipe to wipe. Now click on install, select the ROM zip file, click on add more zip, select GApps, click on add more zip again and select Magisk zip file. Then swipe to flash. Installation is now complete. Let's reboot system. Remember, the first boot will take some time, so don't panic. Now the phone has booted up. Go into settings, about phone. As you can see, the ROM is based on Android 11, so you will get all the features of Android 11. Now let's see what we get in this ROM. Very first thing that you will notice is the smooth wallpaper animation when you interact with notification drawer. If you have flashed Magisk, then you need to run the app for the first time to download additional packages. When it is done, you need to reboot your phone. Now let's verify root access. As you can see, we are rooted. This ROM offers very limited customization features in Sakura configuration menu, which you can find in settings. Going to interface, you can change indicator icons, enable charging animation, display network traffic, and change the style of settings menu icons. Enable and disable battery and battery bar. In quick settings, you can change opacity for quick settings panel and change number of rows and columns for quick settings icons. In lock screen, you can change screen off animation. Going to gestures, you can enable a gesture to take a screenshot by swiping down 3 fingers. And then you can enable gesture navigation. There is nothing much in notifications. And then you have gaming mode in miscellaneous settings. Talking about performance, there is no lag and no heating issues for playing games. Battery performance is also very good. Benchmark score of this ROM is better compared to previous version. Definitely you can try this ROM. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you are not. If you have any questions, please drop a comment. I will be happy to answer them. I will see you on the next one. Until next time, take care.